5 morning habits that will change your life. What if I told you that your entire day is decided before breakfast? It sounds crazy, but think about it. Some people wake up feeling focused, motivated, and full of energy. Others wake up already stressed, tired, and rushing out the door. The difference isn't luck, it's habits. Tiny actions during the first hour after waking up can completely change how your brain works for the rest of the day. And here's the surprising part. None of these habits require expensive equipment. They don't take hours, and anyone can start today. Let's discover the 5 morning habits that can genuinely change your life. Your brain is different in the morning. Right after waking up, your mind is fresh. Your attention hasn't been stolen by messages, emails, or endless scrolling. Scientists often call this one of the most valuable mental windows of the day. Whatever you do during this time sends your brain a powerful message. Today will be productive, or today will be chaos. Imagine your mind as wet cement. The first actions leave the deepest footprints. That's why successful mornings often lead to successful days. But here's the mistake almost everyone makes. What's the first thing most people touch every morning? Their phone. Just one notification, then another. Suddenly, 20 minutes disappear. Your brain goes from peaceful to overloaded before you've even gotten out of bed. Social media trains your brain to react instead of lead. Instead of choosing your day, you're letting everyone else choose it for you. So, what's the better choice? Let's begin with habit number 1. After sleeping for 7 or 8 hours, your body is slightly dehydrated. Even mild dehydration can make you feel tired. It can slow your thinking, and it can reduce your focus. That's why one simple glass of water can make such a big difference. Think of your body like a plant. After a long night, it needs water before it can grow. Some people even add a slice of lemon. Others prefer plain water. The important part isn't the recipe, it's consistency. Before coffee, before breakfast, before your phone, drink water first. Seems too simple. The next habit is even more powerful. You don't need a gym. You don't need expensive equipment. You don't even need 30 minutes. Just move. Stretch your arms. Walk around your room. Do a few squats. Dance if you want. Movement wakes up your muscles, but it also wakes up your brain. Exercise increases blood flow. More blood means more oxygen. More oxygen means better thinking. Have you ever noticed how ideas appear while walking? That's not an accident. Your brain loves movement. Even 5 minutes is enough to tell your body, it's time to wake up. But what if your mind is still full of worries? That's where habit number 3 comes in. Life is noisy. Phones ring. Cars drive by. People talk. Notifications never stop. Your brain rarely gets a break. So, before the world starts shouting, give yourself 5 quiet minutes. Close your eyes. Breathe slowly. Pay attention to your breathing. That's all. You don't have to become a meditation expert. You don't need perfect thoughts. Even sitting quietly helps your brain reset. Think of it like restarting a computer. Everything becomes smoother afterward. Many highly successful people protect this quiet time every morning. Not because it's magical, but because it helps them think clearly. And clear thinking leads to better decisions. Now you're awake. You're calm. But there's one thing still missing. Direction. Imagine getting into a car without knowing where you're going. You might drive all day and still end up nowhere important. That's exactly how many people live. They stay busy, but they don't make progress. Instead, take 1 minute. Write down your 3 most important tasks. Not 20, just 3. These are your priorities. If everything else goes wrong, completing these 3 things still makes it a successful day. This removes decision fatigue. Instead of wondering what to do next, you already know. Your future self will thank you. But one final habit ties everything together. And it might be the most important one. Every day your brain consumes information. The question is, who chooses it? You or the algorithm? Instead of opening social media first, read a few pages of a good book, listen to an educational podcast, watch a short lesson, learn one new idea. Just one. Small pieces of knowledge compound over time. One page becomes a chapter. One chapter becomes a book. One book can change your life. Successful people often invest in their minds before entertaining themselves, because your thoughts shape your actions, and your actions shape your future. Here's something surprising. Most people fail, not because their goals are too small, but because their habits are too inconsistent. Big changes look exciting. Tiny daily improvements look boring. But boring wins. Imagine improving by just 1% every day. It doesn't seem like much, but after months, those tiny improvements become huge. A giant tree begins as a tiny seed. Every expert was once a beginner. Every success started with one simple action. That's why habits matter more than motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Habits stay. Let's imagine 2 mornings. Person A wakes up, checks social media, stays in bed, rushes out the door, forgets breakfast, feels stressed all day. Person B wakes up, drinks water, moves for 5 minutes, sits quietly, plans the day, learns something new. Who do you think will have the better day? The difference isn't talent, it's routine. Morning habits don't guarantee success, but they make success much more likely. You don't have to start all 5 habits tomorrow. In fact, don't. Choose just one. Only one. Do it every morning for the next 7 days. When it becomes automatic, add another. Remember, your future isn't built in one dramatic moment. It's built in hundreds of tiny mornings. So, which habit will you start tomorrow? Let everyone know in the comments. I'd love to read your answers. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next simple guide to living a smarter, healthier, and more successful life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.